Hi guys, today I'm gonna share some of my minimalist or minimalism photo with you and discuss its behind the scene facts with you. Hope that you will like it. Let's see the first photo here. The first photo is this black white photo. You see there is a rope, basically a rope joint is there. They both are bonded there, and its background is blurred. Most probably I used 18-15 lens there, but it was very much closer to the rope, so the background was bound to be blurred. The basic rules of minimalist is to listen the objects is here. Look, no other subject is here, only the rope. The rope subject is here and no other any other object is there. So this is my one of my favorite minimalist photo, you can say. But please note that if you are a new photographer, that the lines must be horizontally or vertically, whatever it be straight. Look, it is from this side to this side is straight, it is not wrong or oriented 5 degree or 6 degrees. It must be 90 degree or 180 degree, whatever it is, but it should be straight. Okay, let's have a closer look to the photo. You see it's rope that is used on many places. Okay, let's close it. The next one, and let's see. Loading. You see there is an old man sitting on the left side and he is looking on the outer world. Okay, this is the main fact, and now the environmental fact. I will say it was a winter morning, very early winter morning, and the old man you see wearing some kind of blanket, and he is waiting to he's waiting for a train to come at the early morning. You see on the ground there is a railway platform, so he is waiting for a rail to come, and you see that here is a tall building and there is signboards, but everything is blurred or defocused or what to say, smoky. Why it is smoky? Because it was a winter morning and the fog was everywhere. It was so much foggy that you can see anything, and it was a plus point for me. The photo is making a attraction. Okay, the subject is here, and the object is a full piece of blank canvas. Okay, so sometimes I call this photo the whole world is a canvas. This photo was one kind of critical for me. Why? I was walking on the platform very hurriedly. I was on hurry, but when I see this man sitting on this position, I thought that it might be a good canvas or photography, but I had so less time, I had only 10 seconds to shoot, but I had my camera on the back, so I quickly bring out my camera and quickly focus on him and click the shutter. If my camera was not able to focus it, then I missed this photo. Okay, now let's see what's next. And well, bird's photo, black white bird's photo is the next minimalist photo. Okay, let's see. Loading. Well, you see a bird locally called finge. This finge bird was sitting on a stick on a riverside, or what to say, lake, or some kind of lake. I was traveling to lily to see some lily flowers on a lake, and luckily find this bird sitting on this. But though it looks big, but it was not so close. It was far away. I used 55 to 50 lens, zoom lens, and zoomed it maybe at its highest point. Okay, I zoomed it at its highest point, and it was very much hard for me to focus on such a zoom, but luckily I managed to focus it and have this photo. And you see the background is blurred and shaky. It should be it's very much long distance, and the photo color version was not good, or I didn't like it because it was distracting. I like this black white version much because my subject is much more attracting on this mood. Okay, on black white mode it is much more attracting, and the background is diffusing, or much more plain on black white mode. Okay, everything every other thing background is much plain on this black white mode, so I prefer to keep it on black white mode. Now let's see what's next. Okay, this is a color photo, minimalist photo. I intentionally captured it. Let's zoom. Loading. Okay, you see a abandoned bench on a field. The field is filled with grasses, green grasses, and the bench is set alone there. I think it definitely can be a minimalist photo because there is no other objects on the photo, only the main subject, and the background or other subjects is the grass. No other thing, anything is there, only subject bench and the object, the grass, is there. So no distracting thing is there. I think it could be perfect example of a minimalist photo. The subject and the object. The object is much more plain, and the subject is here. And not and you should you must be you must see that the bench is the bench line is straight, and you should do this. And most probably I used a 18 to 50 55 mm lens here, maybe, but had a quite good zoom. Now let's see what's next. Here is the next photo, plant and stone. Okay, there is some interesting thing to say about this photo. If it's photography term, well, it may be called a minimalist photo, because only the subject plant is here and the rest of the photo is object, and you can see that it is a plain object. Stones same, all are same color, all are same pattern, nothing special on them. A simple plant is in the center of the photo and the plain background is on the photo, so this is a minimalist photo. But now the behind the scene of this photo is this. This plant was this plant grew up on a railway platform. I was walking on a railway platform to find some photo, if I could have a photo. Then I noticed that on a railway track this plant has grown on inside these stones. So I didn't miss the chance of a plain background of a plant. Then so I captured it, and you see the plant's leaf is very much sharp. Most probably I used 18-15 mm lens here, but it took 4 or 5 shots to capture the perfect focus. Don't know why it was making focus problems, but after all I get a good photo. Let's see what's next. Now the next photo uploading. Yes, it is loaded. Our next photo is a ship and river side. Okay, let's have a zoom. Okay, we have a ship on the lower part of the photo. The most part of the photo is filled with sky. The sky is the background. Maybe it is 90% of the photo, and the only subject is this ship. In the full photo we have 95% of sky and sea or river, and only 5% is the subject and nothing else on the photo. So this could be a good example of another minimalist photo. Okay, and I had to wait quite long for the ship to have it on this position. Okay, so how you like this photo? I like the sky so much. The sky has color variation, but maybe it's overexposed. Maybe I think you could say what it is. I think the sky is quite overexposed. The next photo we have a plant, oil pump, maybe oil plant on the sea, or dredging plant, and the river and the sky. Let's have a zoom. Well, now you see there is a plant and the river and the sky. the sky is covering about 90% of the photo. 10% of the photo at the bottom part is river, and maybe 5% or something like that is that plant of dredging plant. Maybe the main theme is here. Almost everything is covered by the sky and the river foreground. If you call it foreground, the river foreground is plain, the background sky is plain, and at the medium focus point the plant is also plain background. So a perfect minimalist photo, it may be called, is here. So how you like it, and don't have to say that. Always try to straight these lines. It should not be rotated anyhow. Okay, always try to straighten these lines, otherwise your photo is very bad condition. Okay, let's see the last photo. Okay, there is, what is this? This photo was taken on dusk, evening dusk, winter dusk. The sun was setting, maybe at the winter season. I was traveling to my town and see this place, and thought that it might be a good photo. What we have on this picture, there is a crane, some kind of crane is pulling some items, some industrial materials on there, and a natural sky with beautiful patterns here with a golden color is lying there, creating a beautiful moment. Okay, so my basic purpose was to capture a moment of industrial area with a golden beauty. Hope that I did it somehow. You will say better what I did there, but I will say that why it is a minimalist photo, because most of the background is sky and they are plain, and the subject is only the crane and these goods. So I think it is also a good example of minimalist photo. So I hope that you like today's minimalism samples of mine. On the next video, on any next video, I will discuss some favorite minimalism photos from other photographers from around the world. Hope that you will enjoy that. So till then, bye.